Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome. Welcome one. Welcome all to a bonus Saturday stream because I can't get enough of Ace Attorney right now. Now, honestly, the stream probably wouldn't have happened if I streamed Polo's Justice on Thursday, but who gives a crap about that? We could always solve murder. I always said the fictional murder can wait. So therefore, we are. But I can't wait to solve fictional crime. It's a wonderful pastime. Just like fictional murder. Yes. So, for a quick recap before we start, we were solving 3 different things because apparently we're both detective and lawyer. But we were solving a hit and run because somebody hit Phoenix. Someone stole a noodle stand, so we had to figure out who stole the noodle stand. And then we also had to figure out who stole Tristan's panties. And it all happened to be the same guy. And he is the victim of the murder that we are now involved in. And now we're representing the son of a gang, basically a mafia boss. Things are going great. But hey, at least the detective is going to be sort of nice to us because she knew Phoenix 10 years ago. Which I'm still surprised Apollo didn't figure that out. He didn't make the connection. He literally, when we find it's like find him in the tailpipe of a car, and Apollo brings up being like, "Hey, I remember a case that Mr. Wright did," and then he clearly references the Rice and the Ashes. Yeah, he doesn't. When he meets Emma, he's like, "Huh." Or when Phoenix talks about her, he's like, "Oh yeah, I remember reading about that case." It's kind of confusing to me, but I guess I'll have to move on and press on because we have a trial to do, which we have nothing for. We've been running around all day solving other crimes, little petty crimes of a hit and run, stolen items, and yeah, that's it. Because I can group crimes 2 and 3 together. The theft of the noodle stand and the yeah. Ooh, but we still gotta make sure that Plum Tataki knows that I think the blueprints that we found in the park are from her. Gotta make sure she knows. And then we still gotta get our salty noodles. That's because I haven't switched over to the game yet. I'm still kind of talking. I was giving a recap. I realized that you can see the game. This is my just chatting stream. I was going to literally just hop over to the game. Patient. There is a setup for the stream. Patient. See, nice this game. I can still see you chat. Load. Hello. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. Let's solve fictional crime. Actually, I'm probably not going to finish this episode tonight. There's only so much I'm going to do. June 16th, 9:46 a.m. This District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Huh. Mr. Wright's not here today? Well, what did you expect, Apollo? He just got into a hit and run yesterday. He said his old foot injury was acting up. That was yesterday. Old injury? He was all smiles yesterday. I also have a hint that Apollo might be a little fed up with Phoenix, which I don't blame him, honestly. Yes, he smiled when he said you'll be fine, as long as you're there, Tracy. Yes, fine. We'll be fine. Here comes justice. I mean, he's been out of court for 2 months. Apollo might be a little nervous still. It's only his second trial. I'll start my voice training. I started my voice training up. God damn it! The court's a steal again, Apollo. Woo! Do something now. I want to see here. Huh? Oh, okay. My name is Apollo Justice, and I am fine. You should probably not say that. As much people might take it the wrong way. That sounds more like a self-mantra than a voice training. It could be both. I'm fine. I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Ah! Good morning. Yep, definitely not terrified of our client at all. Nope. Yo, stop. Hit me with the guilty verdict. See if I care. See, you might not care that you get a guilty verdict, but as your defense, I would like to try to get you a not guilty verdict. You just hang loose and let things go with the flow. Know what I'm saying? Not really. You're not the one who's been. You've never been in court before, I see. I've been in court once. I've been at my own trial. Walkie, don't be running your mouth like that. See, that's the difference between you and me, old man. I ain't afraid of no cop. That's the guy who's currently arrested. Real G's can't keep it real until they spend some hard time in the pen. Well, then don't go. I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Sounds like they have both been voice trained to Apollo. My worst fears realized. The trial's starting and I still haven't had a real talk with my client. This is gonna go absolutely perfect. Absolutely! I am not nervous at all. Nope. June 16th, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now in session for the trial of Walkie Pataki. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Rock and roll, Your Honor. Ah! It's him! The prince guy from yesterday! Is he a prosecutor? Mr. Gavin's brother. I'm lying, he is kind of cute, but he's no Apollo. Long time no see, Prosecutor Gavin. Were you taking a leave of absence? You know what little band I started in my free time? Thing is, we got real popular. Hard to say nay to your fans when 3 of your singles go platinum, yeah? Oh, I get it. He's leaning into like the whole German. I get it. I got it. I know a little German. I should been little Deutsch. I have no idea what I said. I think I said something about me and German. I think I said something about me being German, which is kind of technically true because I have ancestors from Germany. But so yeah, I guess I am a little German. But I see. To be honest, I was a little concerned. Understood. Now, here's the big question. Does he like us or not? Okay, that is the big question with these prosecutors. Do they like us or not? Okay, with Phoenix, it was very obvious that everybody kind of hated him. They all kind of hated him. Francesca was very easy to tell. Godot was super easy to tell. Edgeworth was kind of on the fence. But then again, to be fair, Calvin is Apollo's Edgeworth, so you may give your opening statement to the court. Before that, I was thinking, oh God, the rock and roll star was thinking, is the air in this courtroom not a bit serious? It is a court of law. You tell him, Your Honor. That is no way to get the crowd pumping here, Judge. You're not supposed to jump. This is a courtroom. Adjourning, baby! Today, we play it my way. Oh, this is... I've heard this music already, and I was just like, I fucking love it. I might have a new ringtone for the morning. And it's not the pop from Mika Tamer, which is really cute. What is that noise? Sometimes you have to get on up in order to get down to prosecute. This is crazy. I mean, to be fair, Apollo, at least you're not getting hot coffee thrown in your face. Or getting whipped. Or getting verbally abused. I think I covered the Edgeworth, Francesca, and Godot there. Yep. Nah. I feel like I'm forgetting one. The victim, Hal Mercury, director of the America Clinic. The scene, People's Park. He was found pulling a noodle stand. What in the world was a doctor pulling a noodle stand? He was stealing it, Your Honor. Yes, I believe. You will only find that out by asking the defendant right here, right now. Well, you could also kind of ask his defense, as they were investigating that yesterday. Because it's an undeniable truth that he shot the victim. Objection. I actually have no grounds. I don't know my case here. What do you mean, undeniable? If you are to glare at anyone, or glare at the punk defendant's chair, his crime was witnessed quite clearly. Very well. Please admit this witness to court. Not yet. First, there's a little matter to be cleaned up. Could you talk without accompaniment? No, he's a rock star, Apollo. You can't let that happen. I swear I could see the guitar for a second. That's just maybe your magicianness. What is it, prosecutor guy? The motive for Jin. Why did the little punk do it? Why did he kill the director of the America Clinic? Objection! Not so fast! The defendant doesn't have to explain that. Oh, but what if the defendant specially requested to do so? As he did this morning. But we get a conversation with our client! I want to give a shout out to all my homies. My homies, I believe he said. What? Oh God, we have to talk like a 2007 punk. Oh God. I was a fucking kid in 2007. What is right? They always say that on the stage. You can hit the crowd with speed and ferocity. Sounds like he's got you good, huh, Polly? Well, this is highly unusual, but the court will now hear from the defendant concerning his motive in the crime. So, you, son, are the defendant Walkie, are you? I ain't your son, old man! You What's what? I was in his clinic about half a year. He messed up my ops some bad. When he just let me go, that'll work. See you later. Bye. So I gotta go in, get another doctor to patch me up again. But that was the day I figured it out. No G gonna let that pass. That's why I went to his pad at night. Know what I'm saying? You were saying you're one of the victim's patients? A lot of stuff goes down when you keep it real on the street. True that. I don't know how much more I can take of this. I'll tell you one thing. That doc was whack. Okay, I may believe this, but I still don't believe this kid is capable of murdering someone. He talks a big game, but I don't think he can talk a big game, but I don't think he can show his work. if you catch my drift. Very well. The defense may begin the cross-examination. I can't believe this is the first time I'm hearing about all of this. First of all, the word you're looking for is quack. And isn't that a little harsh? Scarlet! He is your family doctor. Who asked you? Pointy locks. Who do you think you are? Your defense? Your lawyer? Look, I ain't trying to hear that. He was a quacker, plain and simple. Noted. Do not correct our clients. Sometimes show them what's what. By someone, you mean... Was there anyone with the score to settle with the doctor? Besides you, I mean? You better ask somebody else, Holmes. What do I care? I made up my own mind and did what it had to be done. Straight gangsta style. I truly don't know how much I can do. But why were you so mad at the doctor? Yo, step back and listen while I drop it, Jamie. Please just call him Your Honor. So you were a patient at the Mayor clinic a half a year ago. For what reason? I had what you might call a mark of honor. Can you explain precisely what was wrong? We had a little run-in with the rival family. That's when I pulled a Jack move. And ran into an ambush. She busted a cap right into me. According to my sources, couldn't stand the stress of waiting. I ran in 15 minutes before the appointed time by yourself. Hey! I was more than a match for those guys. Sweating. So you were carried to the medical clinic. Apparently, he was shot in the heart. Shot in the heart and he's still alive? Apollo, just remember. You were dealing with Phoenix Wright yesterday, who got hit in a hit and run, and survived with only a sprained ankle. Hunter goes crazy in this game. I can get bullets between my teeth, but I never learned how to catch them with my heart. The bullet stopped just short of my stumper. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you're saying. I'd have been golden if it weren't for that whack doc. Can't even take out a stupid bullet. So says you. Surgery was a failure. That ain't all of it, Holmes. What do you mean? He just let you go without a word. What do you think it means? It's whack, that's what! I'm not sure what that means, but it sounds bad. So, I gotta go. Get another doc, back me up again. So this bullet still... You know what? I can still feel it. Right there in my chest, pressing up against my heart. Your words are like bullets shot straight to my heart. Or something to that effect. Incidentally, that's from one of our hit singles. Okay, no need to promote your band here. You are a prosecutor first, rock and roll legend second, okay? Some other people might disagree. But, well, that sounds like a straightforward case of malpractice. Work, J-Man. You weren't no accident, that's for shizzle. It seems that there were issues with this doctor. Man, putting him down was like going down doing the world a favor. Rocky, please consult your lawyer before saying things like that. Chin up, Apollo. Back straight. Well, why did this mistake only come to light that day? It was found during the family health family checkup. That was the wackest thing of all. All of us G's lighting up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than to fade away, bizzo. A relief to hear. What's a relief? Lucky, please consult your lawyer before speaking. Oh, did your father not tell you? That's the bullet you carry so close to your heart? If not intended to immediately, it could kill you. What? Yes, her doctor Metris had no knowledge concerning this ticking time bomb. Knowledge that could have saved your life. No way! That's whacked! You're screwed. Your checkup report. This would have been vital information to have. How ironic that you did. Ironic that you would have killed in one man capable of helping. You're almost as careless as he was. Am I picking up animation sprites now? A little more. I never really had a notice about them in the Phoenix Wright trilogy, but in the Opposed Justice trilogy, I'm noticing them no more because I know. Because of this boy little. Well, now that place is top. Let's get his gig start. Get this gig started. We have enough of a warm-up act, yeah? Now it's time to hear from the witness. Walking sure is quiet of all of a sudden. I'm a little uneasy myself. Is this Gavin's strategy? The fuck? So, you will tell us your name and occupation. Oh wait, that's the my name is Wesley Stickler. My name is Wesley Stickler. By occupation, I take it you refer to as some labor that prospect. Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I can't read this fast, Stickler! Why must we have stuff like this? By which he means to say that he is a student. A junior at Ivy University, if I'm not mistaken. Wait. Ivy University. I guess that makes a little sense of why they don't have to make up anything. Because, that's where Phoenix went. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah. In the science of engineering. Filled with curiosity, I spend my days in the scriptures, honing my... Chris Stickler, please direct the curiosity to the case at hand today. Very well, Mr. Stickler. Please testify to the court about what you saw tonight as a crime. As you asked, quite simplistically, how No, please, Stickler, I cannot, okay? I had to deal with stuff like that from Old Bag. anyone else in the park at the time? I can say with 100% accuracy. There was not. The pistol of our witness is referring to is dead. The court accepts this into evidence. Very well. Mr. Justice, you may begin you may cross-examine the witness. Yes, Your Honor. Lucy, why are you staring like that at the witness? That man. I can't say it help, but I've seen him somewhere before. Huh? On the way home from shopping, Mike goes to the park. Oh, a fascinating inquiry. Revealing my culpable of being sufficiently hurtful. Let us consider this time stay passing through the park on the way home from the store. In that time, I'm capable of solving two bad problems. On average, it requires 24 seconds to complete one task. Ergo, it times because it one average 6 minutes 48 seconds. However, in the case that the questions are in variable categories, admittedly, that's enough. Enough. I get the idea. Mr. Justice, the court hopes to finish this cross-examination sometime this month. I understand, Your Honor. That's why I cut the witness off. Please, I have a recording booked after this trial, and I've got a show to perform. Geez, sorry, you're all so busy. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna pretend that I'm a lawyer. Oh wait, I am a lawyer. Were these men talking by any chance? Ah, now that you mention it, they were, though I cannot claim my heritage of clarity. Only fragments, such as you lied to me and I'm going to give you a taste of your own medicine, pal. Huh, who was talking, Gumshoe? It's just as our defendant claimed. I believe he wished to teach the victim what it felt like to take a bullet to the heart. That's true, and this is a vital piece of testimony. Sounds like you heard them clear enough to me. Might I be allowed to amend my testimony? Usually, the witness isn't the one who asks about that. What now? To be precise, he did not say pal, but man. Okay, so not Gumshoe. Yes, that was the way of it. I swear it's on my diploma. What's the difference? Well, the difference could be you're talking about a detective or you're talking about some gangster. And this other man, who was he? How can you be so sure it was the defendant? The crime took place at night. It would have been too dark. Perhaps I was remiss in not mentioning this earlier. You see, in class, I always sit in the very fastest most. Do you know why? Because you don't like the attention on you? Who cares? Because I do not wish anyone to copy my perfect notes. Got it. So he's the guy. No, he's the guy nobody likes. Got it. And this relates to your testimony, Hal. I mentioned this to illustrate my possession, which is perfect. It was dark this day, and there are lights in the park. If I said the defendant was in the park that night, then he was in the park that night. It's hard, immutable, a fact. Sure, it's confident. It's not the truth, too. Yes, I get it. You're a very intelligent man. I think that's only events as they are, with the logical structures governing these events. First, we must consider the fact that it was night in the park, which... Please, do not do that again. My counsel's busy after this trial, the prosecution's busy after this trial, pretty sure the judge has somewhere to be after this trial. I got shit to do after this trial. I gotta go get some salty noodles. I think he means he couldn't see that. I think he means he couldn't see it that clearly. My badge for a normal witness. Yes, in fact, the pistol was fired before my eyes and screamed. I can still see it when I close my eyes. The defendant raised his weapon. Shot. The bullet hit the man pulling his hair from the front square his forehead. Are you absolutely certain about the first shot? Only one shot was fired? Yes, of course. One shot. What do you ask? Aha! A contradiction! Finally! Mr. Stickler, according to the court record, the pistol was fired twice. A clear cut. Good eye, Her Judge. Her Justice, you're cool. Real cool. Eh? You really think so? And now kiss. Yes, there's no reason why the other shot had to be fired that night. Meaning, this pistol came from the Cox family. Imagine, yeah? I think it's not possible. It's unreasonable to assume that the pistol has been fired once before that night. During, perhaps, another altercation. Ugh, he's got a point. Judging from his smug expression, I'd say Prosecutor Gavin has an answer. Had that answer ready before you did the problem. He seems pretty confident in his testimony. He always makes the biggest mistakes in a row. Or our most confident. He's got a weak point somewhere, Apollo. Find it. Right. Better give that testimony another listen. I have another thing too. Whoa! Don't point that thing at me! Don't worry, I can handle myself around guns. Magic guns, at least. And once that pistons come out of. Very reassuring. So casually to a whole goddamn film. So the defendant's friends are on this night. That would mean he was here that night at the crime. That's what I would call irrefutable scientific evidence. That's what I mean when it happens to be the evidence against our client. all of it, I think I have a chance. Is that you relaxing? I see, Her Justice. Huh? Objection! Once is quite enough, Mr. Justice. Hello, pace yourself. This trial's not over yet. Right! Look at this. The officer report? Is there a problem with the officer report? There's not a problem with the report, Your Honor, but there is a clear contradiction in that witness's testimony. Right. A problem. Yes! The problem is the location of the entry room. Location? You testified that the killer shot the victim square in the forehead, did you not? I have already determined your angle of inquiry. Allow me to explain. It's quite simple. First, understand when I say square, I do not mean geometric absolute. What do I mean this for? 6 times a meter of 6 a bunch of science bullshit I don't know. Okay, it's not bullshit, but it's definitely science I don't know. Mr. Justice. Why are you yelling at me? It's the witness who always goes off in these tangents. Yes? Was your objection to these Kaipon particles thing? This is Big Ten, and you're obsessed with something so small. You disappoint me. No. I'm obsessed with something big. I mean, there's a bigger, less nitpicky problem here. Do tell. Just look at the officer report. The location of the entry wound was the right temple. The temple? Mr. Sigler, you said quite clearly that the victim was shot square in the forehead. That's a contradiction. Isn't it? It is, right? Finally!
Objection!
Her Justice. Oh, Her Justice. Yes? Your tactics are outdated. Trying to shake the witness by objecting to trifles? Surely you haven't forgotten. The fatal wound that your master suffered 7 years ago. Is that my master? Phoenix Wright. Was it? Heck. Look, I know the wound was in the wrong place according to this testimony. Yeah? Hey, her forehead. Forehead? Let's imagine you are walking through the park. You see 2 men facing each other. One with a pistol trained on the other. What would you do, her forehead? Well, I guess I would try to stop them. I'd probably shout, "Stop!" And you, for me? Well, I'd probably scream, and you, for Stigler. What did you shout, I wonder? Ah! The victim turned his head at the last moment. Yeah, thank you for jogging my memory. It sounds like an addendum to the testimony is required. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. "Cease at once, you two!" I cried with composure. The victim turned to the direction of my foot, and a shot rang out. Whereupon our cowardly killer, the defendant, appeared to have become frightened. Tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. I see. So you attempted to stop the crime. Indeed. With composure. Got it. I bet all the students at Ivy University love you! Well, maybe the criminal wouldn't have fired if he hadn't shouted like that. Doesn't really matter now, unfortunately. Let us consider this new testimony, shall we? Observe the diagram, if you would. The witness, Mr. Stigler, was it? Said he. He shouted, "Oh, stop, please!" or something of that nature. It was, "Call! Cease this! looking at looking in the witness's direction. If the killer were to have fired just at that moment, as we can see, the bullet would have struck the right temple, as in the report. That does seem to be the case. But then why would he say straight in the forehead? Witness the power of its own year in Ivy's University's the Department of Science. Very well, Mr. Justice. You may cross-examine the witness. Hold it! So you saw the raised pistol. Weren't you frightened? It can be say we students of Ivy University know no fear. The moment I saw the pistol, my inner sense of justice compelled me to take action. That was certainly brave of you. You might have gotten shot, if you certainly weren't lucky. If I were in the killer's shoes, I certainly wouldn't have left a witness behind. It actually looked like you had no idea he was in danger. Regardless, I attempted to halt the bloodshed. You ceased to sell once, you two, I cried. Hold it! Are you sure that both men were able to hear your voice? They were, of course. My high, excited voice echoed through the court. The victim responded to that clarion call. What? The victim turned his head and directed my voice. Shot rang out. Did you hear the gunshot at the same time the victim turned? Indeed, I would say about the same time you presumed. And the victim didn't ask you for help? It could be said that he didn't have time to ask. He didn't even have time to take a single step. Not fully sure the killer fired you, Mr. Stickler. Startled. Don't say that too loud. Upon our killer, the defendant appeared to become frightened. Hold it! Can you describe the killer's action more clearly? He seemed quite surprised, especially considering that he was the one who did the deed. As you can see, human is illogical. He is a tangled web indeed. He simply couldn't believe what he had said. He shot, he panicked, a come tail, but true. Unfortunately, before I could take a further action, tossing the pistol aside, he fled from the scene. Hold it! You didn't try to apprehend the criminal? It all happened so fast. I'm afraid I hadn't had time. Wasn't something about that struck you as odd, Apollo? What? The killer was in a hurry, right? He fired the pistol and tossed it right away. According to the testimony, that's what happened, yeah? In that case, I expect to find something that we didn't find. Find something? Find what? I like that contradiction. Kind of sad to see it go. Not so sad as I feel. What do we do now? At least the testimony is getting a little clearer. Right, maybe I can find something to use in this new testimony. As soon as the killer raised his pistol, I took action. Do I present the knife? Because she said... Because I don't believe... I believe that, like, interaction may have happened between Walkie and the doctor, but I don't think Walkie was holding the gun. I think he was holding the knife that we saw. It's gonna be a long shot. Also known as a shift. Objection! Okay. this course. This course. You can see how it affects you. Come again? Wait a second, did you say? A second? Oh, we intended to wait just that. A single. 1/16th of a minute. That's hardly enough time to draw a breath, let alone make a statement in court. Now that you have asked for a longer period of time, say 3 minutes, Mr. Justice. Yes, Your Honor? I am to understanding that you're objecting to a length of a second. Yes, I mean, no, here, just look at the pistol. It doesn't have a single fingerprint on it. Ah, a common ploy. The most common, I fear, by a prevalence of television. Criminals these days are loath to leave fingerprints. Wait, but you said the killer tossed the gun and ran. That's right! He didn't have time to wipe the gun for print. Ah, the little girl sticking to the university student. It's song in there. I'm not little! He's 15! She's in high school! Then let's think like adults, shan't we? Eh? What if the killer, the defendant, was wearing gloves? Take care of your gloves off right now! Gotta admit, I didn't think of that, Apollo. Well, Mr. Justice, if the killer had been wearing gloves... No! No! Because of the knife! No, we have evidence! I showed it. The record of the murder weapon is very clear about one thing. The fingerprints were white, which means some trace of prints remain, which contradicts your testimony. If everything happened as you said, he wouldn't have time to have wiped the pistol. That may be, but does not change what I saw. The killer, the defendant, threw down the murderous weapon from his hands and fled. And this pistol was found at the scene of the crime, strongly suggesting that this would be the weapon he disposed of. That sounds solid to me. Well, her head. Get in your precious objections. Objection! Yeah, I do. What gives, Apollo? Let's see that voice training go to work. You know, I only recently realized something. No matter how much you train your voice, it doesn't matter if you have nothing to say. What do you mean, nothing to say? Isn't it obvious from what the witness just said? Huh? Isn't it what obvious? When he restated that he saw it just now. He said that Walkie dropped a murderous weapon. But that's not the same as being 100% sure of what Walkie threw away. You're right. He's just confused because the pistol was found at the scene. Poor Mr. Stickler. It must have been hard to be so perfect, and yet so wrong. Well, can it be said that I'm quite offended? Well, it is indeed true that once in my youth I wrote a love letter in my own blood. What can we say for certain is that the witness saw the killer throw something. Does the defense have anything to say about this? I do, Your Honor! Ow. Just let me. Well, if it wasn't he threw away with a pistol, then it had to be something else. At least one person in the defense team seems to be thinking. Grr! I will wipe that smile off your pretty furry face, Gavin. Okay, just when do you two kiss? When does the defense and the prosecution kiss? I'm here for the gay shit! Perhaps you could inform the court as to the nature of this something else. What did the killer throw away before fleeing the scene?
Take that!
It's not a sword. It's called a shiv, Your Honor. That's like one of the weirdest things I would ever say. Be ever said in court. Just be like, actually, sir. Actually, Your Honor, that's a shiv. I saw one of those on late night movies last night. Great, a sleep-deprived judge. Apollo, what did we say about this in Your Honor? knife was found at the scene of the crime, with the defendant's prints on it. His prints. This single piece of evidence proves two important things. One, that the defendant threw down wasn't a pistol. Two, the defendant wasn't wearing gloves. Indeed. Oh, her forehead? God, I know exactly what he's gonna rebuttal with. He's gonna rebuttal with, it's his knife. Of course it has his fingerprints on it. You're forgetting two other things you just proven. Huh? Oh, fuck! He's gonna tell us that, yes, our defendant was there, our client was there, and that our client had something murderous had murderous intent. One, that the man witnessed saw the defendant walk you with talking. Two, that the defendant was holding a knife with the intent of harming the victim. Fuck. I phrased it different, but yeah. Oh! Indeed. Never underestimate Gavin's is the lesson here. This court is of the opinion that our witness is fond of making exceptions. In that light, I believe it would behoove to us to hear about really what occurred. With less amusing. It is always the same with you people. Mark left the house on foot, and 5 minutes later, his brother left after him. How long would it take for Mark's brother to catch up with him? Assuming that Mark never had to stop for a traffic light. Assuming, yes, that is what I said. Amusing. If that's the probable situation at all. Yet here you are assuming that my assumption is no better. Ahem. What this court amuses is that the witness will testify to as to what happened after the shot was fired. I could not prevent the killer from leaving the scene, nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived at the scene 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. Why didn't you chase the killer? He was, as you say, a killer. Of course, I could have run him down, yet what he was done when cornered. Sadly, it takes more than an aptitude to solving in a quadric formula to know that. Since the testimony earlier not proved the defendant's presence at the scene, and do we not also now know how there was no one else there? It seems clear that we have our killer. Does it not? It does not, Mr. Does it not, Mr. Justice? I better find a way to take this testimony down quick. I could not prevent the killing.
Hold it!
Hold on. I have to blow my nose. Hold on, real quick. Sorry. Alright, which way did the killer run? By that time, it was clear the killer had noticed me. Naturally, he ran in the opposite direction. That would mean he ran in the opposite direction of the opposite direction of the Kentucky men. Achoo! Don't even think about pointing out that he was going away from his home. All he had to do was look back once he was out of sight. Ugh! How did he know that's where I was going? Nor could I simply leave the scene in good conscience. You were certainly composed for someone who had just witnessed the killing. If it is not to devote one's life to the pursuit of science, one must never flinch at the sight of a little blood. You witnessed a murder! That's one dropped her. And that one dropped one. A black girl on the lower floor. Cool answer. Very cool. So strange to how he acted. So strange. She looks like she has something to say.
Hold it!
Wasn't your first thought to call an ambulance? It can't be said that I dabbled in medicine. The injury I witnessed, namely a single shot to the head, has to result in instant death. Ergo, there was no need for me to call an ambulance. Oh, a perfect stimulus. A perfect 3 parts. Exquisite. Simply exquisite. He actually looks like he's going to cry. What does Trissy have to say? 10 minutes later, no one knows.
Hold it!
Can you tell us in detail about the 10 minutes? I stood as in a stereotype where anything could have happened at any moment. Anyone could appear from any direction. Is that all? No one, nothing happened at all. That's all. Just to say, I saw nothing. It was late at night. It's not odd to think that there would be a few people in the park. Just stood there, watching. Not much gone there. What do you got to say, Trissy? Trissy, you got something to say. By all means, say it! Ah! I can't find a single problem with that testimony. Had enough at last, her forehead? Maybe it's time to go back off a bit. No! The defense still has some questions to demand answered, Your Honor. Your opinion, Prosecutor Gavin. Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. Very well, you may continue the cross-examination. What does Trissy have to say?
Hold it!
Maybe there isn't anything else. Maybe there isn't anything left to unravel in this testimony after all. Some of us have glamorous careers. We'd like to get back to this month, her forehead. They don't have enough to put Waki away yet. Should I back off now? No! Never back down! The defense still has some questions that demand answer, Your Honor. Your opinion, Mr. Prosecutor Gavin? Oh, let him play attorney until he's satisfied, I say. I will amuse myself by composing my next smash hit in my head. Very well, you may continue with the cross-examination.
Hold it!
Maybe I should back off, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna back off for a minute. Ugh. Ugh! There's nothing fishy about that testimony at all! It appears that there is no objections to the witness's current testimony. There are a number of ways to explain the lack of prints on this pencil, I assure you. Perhaps the killer really was wearing gloves, but she wiped the previous user's prints off. Then, after the deed was done, this fell out of his pocket as he was throwing the gun away. A mistake befitting of a small-time punk, in my opinion. No. No! It seems we have come to the end of the line here. No, that can't be at all. How unfortunate. It seems that you weren't cut out to stand on the same station as me. Were you, her forehead? I believe this brings the cross-examination to a close. This court will now declare a verdict for the defendant, Waki Ataki. I'm pretty sure that was Trissy. Trissy? Nobody move! What's the meaning of this? Who are you? There will be no verdict in this court. Not yet. Wait, are you one of the Katakis? The Katakis? You mean the notorious gangsters? If you don't want to see me give the pretty little girl a new smile, do as I say. Adjourn the court for 20 minutes. What? This court will not blow to pressure from the likes of our judge. I see a little point in further aggravating steps. Recess, 20 minutes, or else I promise you will regret it. Wait! How did he disappear so fast? Come to the pendant lobby up below. I suppose I had no choice but adjourn for a 20-minute recess. Bailiff, catch that mysterious man. We are continuing. It's a fucking Saturday. I can go as late as I want. We're just gonna wrap up today's trials and then we're gonna call it a stream. Let's continue. June 16th, 11:17 a.m. District Court, Pendant Lobby number 2. Trucy! Trucy! You move quick, Apollo. Good show. Good show. Trucy? You're okay. I saw it. Ah! Never. Don't cry, Apollo. It's good for nothing. Gangsters. There's some things you just don't do. I'm pressing charges. Wait, just calm down, Apollo. Or else. Ah! What in the heck is that? Surprise? This is one of my best tricks, the amazing Mr. Hat. You look matchless, Don. You faked that whole scene? For what? He's a bit of a hit on the stage at the Wonder Bar. Yes, I am a big hit. Ha ha ha! I am a big hit. Ha 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 ha! Well, what do you think? Do you like it? You mean you just... There's some things you don't do! I'm pressing charges! Apollo, now's not the time to be threatening me! It's you who should be threatened here. Huh? Remember what you said to Waki's father yesterday. You promised you'd save his son. But that testimony was rock solid. What are you suggesting I do? Look, once the judge declares the verdict, it's all over. If you can use my talent to stop that from happening, I will. Trissy, no more staged abductions, please. I'm not talking about magic, Apollo. I know when the witness isn't confident. I can perceive what he's feeling. It might not mean anything, but it's all we got. What he's feeling? Think back, Apollo. Think back to the times when he was contradicting in his testimony. All the time. All the times there was... I remember. Well, I think I remember them. Sure. There was 2 times when he made statements that he was incompetent. And each time there was a contradiction. In his hand, he held, yes, a pistol. It was pointed at the man pulling his snake. Tossing the pistol aside, he closed from the scene. He says the man tossed aside a pistol, but it turns out he wasn't sure, and then there was a contradiction. Well, that's true, but how does that help us? Did you notice anything? Whenever he made a statement he wasn't confident, he displayed a certain habit. In his hand he held, yes. Did you see it? The very moment he said the word pistol. His finger got all tense, and he fiddled with the corner of the page of his book. How am I supposed to see that? Well, I could see it. How else do you think Daddy went 7 years without losing a poker game? What? I always sat next to Daddy during big matches. I could see what his opponents were feeling. You mean that's how Mr. Bright won all those games? It's not cheating officially. I wasn't looking at their hands or anything. I wasn't there at all times either. Daddy's quite good at poker after all, but not good enough to go undefeated for that long. Great, so he cheated. But what does that do for us? I don't believe this. You have to listen to his testimony one more time. No, scratch that. You have to watch his testimony. Perceive the truth. Watch a testimony. Perceive the truth. The only thing I'm perceiving is that I'm going to lose. Not true. Daddy said so. He said that you have the power, Apollo. The right said that? Watch the testimony. See if his true feeling. She's serious? Time's up. Sorry, I can't think of any way out of this, Apollo. What was that she said before the trial? Huh? Mr. Wright's not here today? He said his old foot injury was acting up. Yes, he smiled when he said that we'll be fine as long as you're there, Chuchi. Is this what he meant by us being fine? Well, that's what he said. Did avoid the one guilty verdict already today. I'm to show this court what I'm made of. Get ready for justice. Let's do it. Hold up. You know, I'm starting to think I can do this. I knew you could do it all along. Oh, one more thing. Try to cover for Mr. Hat as best as you can. I just flew in from the course, and my boys are arm tired. Right. June 16th, 11:40 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. Court is now back in session. Right. We're fine. I'd like to say that the young lady sitting next to you. Oh, you mean me? Don't you have anything to report? Anything concerning the mysterious phantom in the silk top hat? Ah, right, him. Don't worry about him. I settled that. You settled that? Yes, it was an out-of-court settlement, right? Perhaps the following would have us believe it was nothing more than a passing dream. A fantasy illusion. Now you see it, now you don't. Am I right? I think he's on to me. Wish he would stop being so cool. Okay, I get it, Apollo. You're in love. Am I gonna go as the two are totally gay for each other? Sentence to the whole trilogy? Abso-fucking-lutely. I love the gay shit. And after this, I will probably be looking at all the gay shit of these two. Let us dispense with these trips and get straight to the matter. What are your plans for our gifted witness? Right. The defense would like to request another cross-examination. Because I forgot to ask something. There was no issue with the witness's previous testimony. I will grant you your request, however, but this court will not present stalling for time. Understood, Your Honor. Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. Ergo, I used my cell phone to call the police. Until the police arrived, 10 minutes later, I saw no one else. I'm not sure I qualified to watch testimonies at all. It's hard to watch animations! Focus, Apollo. Find his weak spot. Focus. Only if that was easy. My ears hear what he says. My eyes see his expressions. Do I have to do something more? What other senses do I have? What is my sixth sense? What's this? My bracelet. What's going on? My bracelet feels different somehow. I think Daddy was right. You can see it, can't you, Apollo? You're almost there. Find the weak spot in his testimony. That sounds crazy. My bracelet is trying to tell me something. undoubtedly had a record to call. Why not check then? Wait, Apollo! This has to be it! Wait, you mean his habits? Don't forget, Apollo. When he isn't sure about something, he has a habit of fiddling with his book. The only time he even ever had his book open was here. Which means this is the place to look for his habit. I don't know how I know, but I know. Know what? It's my bracelet. It's different somehow. I can feel it reacting to something about the witness. Your bracelet? Not sure I get this focus stuff you're talking about here. But I have a feeling that trusting my bracelet is the way to go. Okay, I just need to touch my bracelet with R and react to this test. What's going on? I can see the witness's face. His expression so clearly. It's filling my mind. I can see nothing else. I hear nothing else. Apollo? Trissy, what happened to me? This is what I meant by focusing. Focusing. In this state, you can see everything, Apollo. Everything the witness does. That's great, but this is kind of freaking me out. Look for Mr. Stickler's twit, his habit. You remember it, right? Sure. When he says something he's not sure of, he fiddles this as a page of his book. You got it. Right now, you're looking at the witness's face. And your eyes are sort of bugging out. I bet they are. First, move your focus attention down to Mr. Stickler's hand. His hand? You know what to look for now, but you have to be looking at the right spot. Wait, right, I can only see his face like this. Time to try to change my viewpoint. Perfect! Now you're really ready. Ready for what? Ready to receive the truth behind the twitch. Receive. Try listening to the witness as you talk. Talk as you focus. Then watch for his habit. Right. You mean when he fiddles with the page? That's right. This is your signal to look closer to receive R. Find his weak spot and we'll guarantee to give him the royal flush. Spoken like a true pokerhead's daughter. I'm a magician, thank you very much. So I have to pay attention to his work. And his fingers? This is even more difficult than pursuing. And remind you, this game came out before the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Don't worry, if you miss it, you can always try again. Right, look out, nervous twitch. Here comes justice. There we go. I used my cell phone. We called the police.
Gotcha!
Did I do it? Apollo doesn't know what to say. Just Sun's fist. I saw it just now. I could see it. Mr. Justice, do you have something to say? All this banging of the desk. It's quite bad for my circulation, you know. Mr. Stickler, allow me to ask you a simple question. Why did you fiddle with the page of your book just now? The very moment you mentioned your cell phone. What are you talking about? I'm curious now about the cell phone of yours. Mind if I ask you a few questions? What do I ask? What to ask? Passport's number. No, guys. We are not having the Apollo Stickler moment here. I am here to ship Apollo and Calvin, okay? They're the gay ship I am here for. And it'd be funny if we asked your first number. Mr. Stickler, tell me your phone number. Why? Whatever for? Why not? You have something against making friends? And Mr. Calvin, I would also like your phone number, please. For a different reason. What does this witness cell phone number have to do with the case? Of invasion of my privacy. Wait, that was the correct answer? Asking for his phone number was the correct thing. Way to go. Seeing your grimace makes me wonder about your cell phone, too. The witness will present his cell phone number to the court. Do you like my... JC, do you have your cell phone? Sure I do. Try dialing the number that he gives us. You want me to call Mr. Stickler's phone? This might be my new ringtone. I've been using the Gator Steiner for a while, but all of this is highly irregular. Hey! My pocket's ringing. Wait, this is the phone from yesterday. Look, a cell phone. Someone dropped it beneath this tire. If the car moves, it would be crushed for sure. I wonder if it belongs to the doctor. How strange, Mr. Stickler. You couldn't have called your... Can you explain why your cell phone is sitting here in my assistant's hand? Wait a minute. What is the meaning of this? The cell phone was found yesterday in the Mere Clinic's garage. The Mere Clinic. Why, that's where the victim lived. That's impossible. Oh my gosh, she is scrolling through that book. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court, didn't you? And if your cell phone is here, how could you have called the police? Oh, those bitches growing on their own. It's true. I didn't have my cell phone that night. This is why it can be said that I called the police from a public payphone. A payphone? So you didn't call on your cell phone after all. Where was this payphone located, Mr. Stickler? Well, to indicate it was certainly a high degree of accuracy. It was right around here. That's quite a ways from the park. But why did you lie? There can only be one reason. He didn't want the court to know he has lost his cell phone, because it was found in the victim's garage. What are you saying? Mr. Stickler, you broke into the Mere Clinic's garage on the night of the murder. This cell phone tells all. That makes it sound like I snuck into the fellow's garage to commit some crime. As I thought we were trying to kill him. Well, Dr. Mickdick was guilty. Well, yeah, no, this blind person has to be against control. Yes, it's true, I lost my cell phone, but you can't prove that I lost it that night. Well, Mr. Justice, I can. But unfortunately, he's not here tonight. If that cell phone was dropped tonight as a murder, it does raise considerable suspicions as connection to the crime. Now's your chance, Apollo. Connect Mr. Stickler to the crime. Oh, she's already connected enough. I just have to prove it. Well, do I have a piece of evidence that can do the job? It would be the mirror, right? Can I prove the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder? It's worth a try. Of course I have evidence! As one great prosecutor would say, nah, you Gavin. Of course I have proof! Oh, I like your swagger, forehead. Hit it. The court will see this evidence, Mr. Justice. Hit it, as they say. Oh, do I have to make a Gartic prompt that says the judge tried to stay cool and hip with the kids? The evidence that proves the cell phone was dropped the night of the murder is... this mirror.
Take that!
That's a side view mirror. As it so happens, Dr. Mirke's car was in an accident that took place the night of the murder. Accident. An accident. Did we just find the guy who hit and ran Phoenix? Oh, maybe Phoenix can sue a man. after 9 p.m. Just out of People Park, our murder. Dr. Meerkrit's car hit a pedestrian. What are you trying to say? From the absence of a mirror, it's clear that the car was parked after the incident, which means it was parked after 9 p.m. in the murder. If your cell phone has been dropped before the car was parked in that garage, then it would have been crushed. After all, it was lying on the ground right under the wheel. Ergo, Mr. Stickler, the only time you could have dropped this in that garage was after 9 p.m. Not murder in the park. Fuck! Mr. Stickler, you know what this means. You did break into the victim's garage that night. This is most unexpected, Mr. Justice. The judge froze for a second there. Are you naming the witness as a suspect in the murder of Pal Meerkat? No, stop. This is too much. This can't be happening. The prosecutor, say something. I suppose this is worth saying then. No connection has been found between Wesley Stickler and Pal Meerkat. That is, other than this. I believe our next testimony will be most revelatory. Is the witness prepared? Yes, Your Honor. I knew that face. That was the face of guilt. Okay, I don't believe he murdered, but he is definitely guilty of some crime. Yes, it was just a super routine. I must have dropped my cell phone on the way back, and when I was walking through the park, I happened to witness the crime. I saw the killer, the victim, the stand, all clear as day. That was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. I'm gonna have to do some perceiving, I bet. Or maybe not. Oh, I'm sorry for the boobas. Oh, yes, well, as you can see, my model of cell phone has a defect. It's giving a rolling. It's quite a pain when I drop it alongside the road, you know. Looks like a normal cell phone to me. In any case, Mr. Justice, the cross-examination, please. That's funny. My process didn't react at all during that testimony. His nervous habit must not be acting up. Oh, okay. So this is only like a not all the time, like pursuing. Okay. So that, I guess that's why it's a little harder for. I didn't sense anything either, actually. Looks like you're on your own this time around. Right, no problem. I hope. Here comes justice. Come on, Polo, you're only allowed to have one catchphrase, and I thought your catchphrase was, I'm fine. So you went shopping, which means you were holding a grocery bag when you witnessed the murder taking place? Yes, of course. Incidentally, the prosecution has received no reports of domestic detail. Mr. Stickler, can you explain yourself? No, I mean, yes, I did go shopping, really. I walked around the supermarket trying the 3 samples. It's a deeply spiritual time for me. I'm sure the store clerk was the secret. Do you think sampling records the sampling your free food counts as a religion? In any case, that night, I sampled my heart attack. It was on my way back home, yeah. I bet he does that like every day because he's like fucking poor and shit. That's when you passed in front of the Merklux clinic? Why, yes, that's correct. That was a pretty suspicious pause there. Mr. Stickler, do you think you could have been a bit more specific? Please show us the exact route you took on the night of the murder. The market is here along the main road. My way home there. I passed the Merklux clinic. That's probably when I dropped my cell phone. Yet the woe's eye walked unaware of my loss. and I walked right into that Facebook part. I said I have to witness the crime. Which entrance did you enter the park from? Well, to be exact, one might say I went from the entrance closest to the American Clinic. Same entrance our victim. Did you notice anything when you entered? Yellow marks from a needle stand, for instance? I had no recollection. No. Yes, I thought I might have missed the track. I could not have missed what happened next. I am the keen observer, not of the obvious events. Thank you, Captain Obvious, then. The victim of the stand. No. Hey. Part of the testimony. No. Did I press him about the killer? Victim? Noodle stand. The noodle stand. Do you happen to remember the noodle stand? Quite well, yes. For a student of science, healthy carrying out are vital. I remember everything. I could even read the sign. I believe it said, noodle. Yes, that was it. For remembering something quite well, it sure took you a while to tell me. Thank you for telling us that a noodle stand sells noodles. Very enlightening. He said he was a keen observation of the obvious. So, thank you, Captain Obvious. Well, Mr. Justice, what about that sign could be important? Very important. The sign on the noodle stand says noodle. It appears that the fence has obtained a vital piece of testimony. Is the noodle stand broth very that delicious? I wouldn't know. I haven't tried it yet, Your Honor. I'll have to go sample though, whereas one of these days. I think that was worth adding testimony as well. Whatever sorts of noodles that science sells, it can't match up to IBU's cafeteria. Oh yeah, how salty are the noodles? Some applied to the school merely for the taste of our smart noodles. Also ask Mr. Red about this. I wouldn't mind to taste them myself. Yeah, I remember the science fiction noodles. Noodles, you're absolutely sure about this. This is quite a long pause. We have things to do after today. Let's be frank. Yes. In fact, the word unsure isn't even in my dictionary, nor the word uncertain, or you was wasting time looking that stuff up. Noodle, eh? I like that. Tell me what you're getting. Do not. Tells me a lot more than that, actually. Why are you smiling like that, Apollo? It was him. I saw the defendant at the scene. Stop asking me the same question over and over. This isn't some kind of makeup test. What's a makeup test, Apollo? Nothing a good student like you has to worry about. Time to find a sweet spot and press until you break. Habit isn't acting up, which means he isn't lying. I was kind of relying on my bracelet to get me through this one. I bet he's pretty unsettled. The odds are pretty high that you caught it. Gleam in your eye. You're a gambler's daughter, through and through. Remember, this gambler was once an attorney. I'm a magician, thank you very much. But you're also a gambler's daughter. You can be multiple things, Trucy.
Objection!
And you're absolutely sure the sign said the red noodle. Why, just last week my professor offered me this praise. At least you have good eyesight, Stickler. I'll give you that. Sounds like his professors don't like him much. It reads, without doubt, noodle. I see. Why are you looking at me like that? Is that pity I see in your eyes? Let's take a look at our map, shall we? that when you saw the witness song, you were in the stand? Here, was it? Although it would have been a bit hard to read the sign from the spot. You think so? Mr. Stickler, I would like you to please take another look at this stand, and to carefully read what the sign says. See? The sign actually states the name of the owner, the stand owner. Adlon. Inconceivable! I'm certain that it definitely said noodles for sure. Positive. Then he wasn't where he said he was. Because the backside does definitely say noodles. So he may not be lying about... He may not be lying, about, he may not be lying about seeing the noodles stand, but he's definitely lying of where he was then, for sure. Because if he read noodles, but the front of it says Adlons, he wasn't where he said he was. I'm afraid your professor was wrong about that eyesight. I wouldn't be so quick to jump to that conclusion. The sign he saw changes everything. The witness says that the sign said noodle, and he saw it right. What would you say if I told you that there is one spot which the sign would read the way Mr. Stickler claims? What? Mr. Justice, show us this spot. Here's where the witness actually witnessed this location.
Take that!
Oh. Here. The witness was standing here, on the opposite side. How do you know that? When you viewed from the south, the sign on the stand reads Adlon, as we know. However, observe the other side of the stand. Oh, that side says noodle. Exactly. The name of the stand is split between the front and back signs. Mr. Stickler, you lied to the court. You witnessed the crime from the northern side of the park, not the south. Well, you got me.
Objection!
So what? So what? What does that matter if you saw the killing from the north or the south side? It makes no difference at all. He's right. Travel far enough to the south, you'll end up going north. You know, the global scale works for Actually, maybe he's right. What does that change? It changes everything, Apollo. Jersey? Remember his testimony from before. Although, to be honest, I'm a little scared of where this is leading. The killer and the victim were facing each other. Then, at the moment of the killer raises his weapon, Mr. Stickler shouts. At which one point, the victim turns to look his head, and the killer fires the pistol. Yeah! That's right! That's why the bullet hit him from the right temple. No contradictions, right? Right. But if Mr. Stickler was standing from the north side of the park, that reverses the whole scenario. Completely. And Mr. Stickler shots from where he is now, and the victim looks in his direction, it would have hit his left temple. The bullet would have had to hit his left temple. Ah! Ha! In other words, someone standing at the point of K couldn't have shot the victim in his right temple. It's impossible! That's right! So now that we know that Mr. Stickler was standing on the northern side, the wound location takes on a completely different meaning. Indeed, you are absolutely correct, Paul. What meaning? The entry wound on the right side of the victim's head, correct? Well, the right side of the victim's head is north. North. Oh! But that's where the witness with Stickler was standing. Correct. So if he was standing to the north, accusing this college student of murder? That was Trucy. Well, I can't just say he exactly looks innocent, but something still doesn't feel right. I just can't picture him as the real killer. No, please, look aside. I'm a really good guy. I feel like he has some screws loose, but not the I would murder a guy screws. Okay? Those screws are still tight, as in he wouldn't murder. His like screws loose are being perfect and being excellent in every way. Oh, my friends say so. Ironic, this guy has friends. Let's hear what suspense has to say. What are you going to do now, Jack? Should you really accuse Mr. Stickler? Accuse him of another crime. I still feel like I still feel like he's not completely guilty. He's like completely guilt-free of that night, but I don't think Wesley Stickler is a killer, but he's not innocent either. His unusual silence tells me. Mr. Stickler, you seem unusually quiet. Tell us why, now! This her head. I'm afraid it falls to you to Algicus, her Stickler's silence. Justice, you did say so. You did say you were accusing the witness for a crime other than murder. Your reason? The court's all ears. Gah! I know he's guilty of something, but what crime other than murder is there? There is a lot of different crimes. There's arson, treason, theft. Theft! Do I have evidence that Jesse's involvement in some other crime? Why did his cell phone be evidence to other crimes? Your evidence. The court's all eyes. Show us evidence that points to witness involvement in the crime. Do I show his cell phone? Oh, I think I show these. I think we found our panty snatcher. You're welcome, Flip Kentucky. You're welcome, Trucy.
Take that!
I think I'm right. The music stopped. I think I'm right. Something tells me this isn't one of those good silences. Something else to say, Mr. Justice. One more chance, please. By all means, but your effort wasn't wasted. Look, a brand new penalty. No, please. Guess it's not. I really thought he was the panty snatcher. I guess I chose cell phone. He still probably is the panty snatcher then, to be honest.
Take that!
Have it right here, and I just don't know what to put. I do really believe that he's the panty. Well, there's one more pair of panties we can right then. woman's underwear? Sorry, Tracy. Hey, those are mine! And don't look at me like that! Order, order, order. Mr. Stickler. Well, I can't say this comes as a shock. It's not what it seems. My apologies for making you slaver, my swear. On the night of the murder, just past 9 p.m., a young girl catches a panty snatcher red-handed. Bravely, she gives chase, but the snatcher flees and hides himself in no other place than Mataki's clinic garage. Aha! Incidentally, these panties were found in the exhaust pipe of the car there. Presumably, he was trying to hide the evidence of the crime. Ergo, while you may not be a murderer, you are guilty of panty snatching in the first degree. Please hear me out. That's not what it looks like. Don't ask why I have 2 pairs of panties in my sort of Mr. Six. You should be ashamed. Not. So, are we to understand that you were silent because you were not guilty of murder, but because you lacked the courage to admit your theft of this girl's undergarments? Perhaps you are not aware that my school's name was originally written by me. It stands for Intelligent Valiant. See? Your point? I'm not done. Now I'm a major in the science department. And what does the science teach me if not curiosity? Yes, of the IBU science departments are valiantly curious. No challenges too daunting! What greater challenges is this? Hold on, that's a talking. Come on, you're talking about a girl's panties here. No, you don't understand. A mystery is the unknown. The unknown is unacceptable. And my friend, when it comes to mysteries, those panties are the promised land. Well, you want to see something about these panties? You want to see something about these panties, man? From the moment I first laid eyes on the room, compelled to investigate. For science. Got it! He's a perv! A whole thing right there. Tire? Yes, I saw her do it. She pulled a tire out of those pants. But that's not all. First there was a tire, then a teapot, then a frozen chicken. One mystery after another. It was magic. She's a magician after all. Oh, I remember now. He's one of those regulars in the audience at the Wonder Bar. Huh? He's talking about my magic panty trick. I just don't understand. A broom, from a pair of panties. It fucks the very laws of physics. She's a magician, you dummy! A broom and a frozen chicken. Trucy! Whatever happened to the doves and bunny rabbits? And Mr. Stickler, you stole this girl's panties to understand a magic trick? These same panties, but they're so much more than that. For me, they're a serious study. I wonder. There has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. There has been a recent rash of panty snatchings in the area. Were they all you? I'm so sorry, but I did it for science. Shit. You can't just go doing crimes and say, it was for science! He just says, promise this science to be Veronica. Still, that leaves one thing unexplained. Ah, you're referring to our witness's other lie. Yes. The witness claimed that he saw this crime from the south, but in fact, in the north. Indeed. Would anyone care to explain why he lied about that? my guess for her head. Me? Did I not hear you correctly? You did not say you... Did you not say you do not... You say you do not accuse the witness of murder? Why then? Did the witness lie about his location at the time of the shooting? Or have you no idea? Hold on. There's something about the way the diagram is arranged right. When you think about it, right? Mr. Stickler, isn't there a contradiction? Well, Mr. Justin, what do you say? Do you have any evidence to show why the witness lied to his location? He also I probably do, but I don't know what it is. It's this time we show the panties? These bloomers?
Take that!
The evidence shows why he lied. Is this. What? More panties? How many panties are you carrying in your pocket, Furhead? These are the last. Honest. These are found in a trash can at the park. Looking at the diagram, you can see that the trash can was right next to where the victim stood. Mr. Stickler, you didn't. I'm a failure as a scientist. I can't unravel the mystery of the difference. I can't even unravel a pair of panties. So, these panties are your handiwork as well. I have been chased, hunted into the Mayor Clinic's garage. Weeping in frustration, I was forced to abandon my pride. Did you see how I felt? Believe me, I'd rather not. I hid in the garage for a short while, then abandoning the cases, I made it a home. To avoid the office where the girl worked, I went towards the south entrance. When I saw them hanging on the clothesline by the giant mansion, a giant pair of panties. You may not get arrested for any crime, but there is a certain woman you should be very terrified of. Very terrified, Stickler. Apparently, you did not know the bloomers belonged to the mob. I had some intention of get rid of Stickler, but I stumbled upon a murder. The murder of Dr. Mirkis. I reported what I seen, but as I waited for the police to arrive, I got scared. But if they search me, they'll see the panties. That's when you discuss the bloomers. Yes, there's several blood target the site, but the one that has to be born. Fascinating and disturbing tale. I believe this brings us to today's proceedings to a close, and I'm more than pleased to dismiss this trial for the remainder of the trial. Thank you. Yep, same here, Your Honor. One last thing, if I might. Yes, Prosecutor Gavin. Regardless of where we ended today, some vital points were made. Namely, that the defendant, Maki Otaki, was at the scene of the crime, and that he was pointing a weapon at the victim. One more thing. Wakataki has a clear motive. Indeed, defendant Wakataki is still the prime suspect in this case. The only suspect, in fact, assuming there was no one else at the scene at the time. Yes, a mystery remains. The location of the ruins of the victim's great temple has yet to be explained. The court requests further investigation from both defense and prosecution. Yeah, baby. No problem. Very well. This brings us the trial to the close. The court is journey. We're gonna end it here. Okay? We could continue with... Actually... Part of me wants to stop. Yes, save. Return to the game menu. We also have to switch. Come into. We also have to switch up our music again for the main menu. I think you guys should know which one I'm changing it to. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? There it is. I'm sorry. You guys should have known that one was coming. And I'm going to leave this as we end tonight. Thank you guys all so much for tuning in. This game just gets weirder and weirder, and I am here for it. I am also here for the shipping of Apollo and Gavin. I am here for it. I am here for that gay shit. They wrote it. They just make it. In this game, it is just too easy. That ship is just too easy. They made it too easy in this game to ship the defendant into prosecution. They made it too easy, and we've only gone through like not even a whole episode, and they made it too easy. I mean, yeah, I guess they made it easy for Phoenix and Edgeworth. With at the end of Turnabout Samurai, Edgeworth being like, I have these unnecessary feelings. Like, okay, come on, just kiss you too. The joke is just like, I just imagine just like, hey, her friend, yeah. And then they just look at each other, gaze in the eyes. They go up to each other. The witness looks. They look at the witness. They look at Your Honor, and then they start making out. Just imagine someone shoot that as a comic. I might do that as a joke. I might make that as like a little joke comic. Just like, hey, her friend. Yeah, prosecute. Yeah, prosecute. Yeah, Gavin. Yeah, prosecutor Gavin. They slowly walk up to each other. The judge looks at them. The witness looks at them, and then they look at the judge. They look at Your Honor. They look at the judge. They look at the witness, and then they start making out. And then it'd be funny if the witness was next. So all jokes aside, actually no jokes aside. This is all jokes. That is going to be a comic. I'm going to make that a silly little comic at some point. So yeah, that is going to come. And I might just have the panel of them making out and just make it as like a objection.lol. Because I could easily do that in objection.lol. I could probably easily do something like that in the objection.lol. So would be pretty easy, not to lie. So, good question. So, as you can tell that there's a lot of things that also, I'm sorry for Boobas again. Actually, I'm not sorry. You guys get to enjoy my Boobas. Anyways, so, it's interesting to, like, note, like, so many things have been unraveled. Like, so, we fully got the conclusion that, the victim is the one who hit Phoenix. Well, not maybe that one. I still think that one's still up in the air. Who truly hit Phoenix? Maybe Phoenix still might get to, because Phoenix still might be able to sue someone, and we are definitely. But at least we got to the bottom of the panties, and we never had to discuss them again, because that is so it's gonna make. I mean, do I want to continue? That's a tough question. Now that I'm thinking about it, I kind of want to continue. Getting the itch to investigate. A virtual hug? Yeah. Again, I wish I had like an animation for that, but I sadly don't right now. Or like an asset to work for that, but I really don't. So I'm truly sorry. So that's kind of just based a little bit of your points right now. So I don't know if I want to continue though. My voice kind of hurts. It's a very tough one. Like I don't get to do this often where I stream like a little bit. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna take a little break, get some more water, get a drink, get up and stretch a little more, and we're gonna investigate. Sounds fun, right? Saturday, I got nowhere to be tomorrow until 2 p.m., which shouldn't be that much of a problem when I stay up till fucking 2 or whatever. But we'll just investigate. That's all we'll do. So we'll just take a quick little break, and then we will get back. We'll get to investigating some murder. So we'll be right back. Enjoy the music. Because I know I am. gotta head that up, though. It was weird to hear my voice again. June 16th, 2:33 p.m. Anything 8. What a train wreck that was. I'm glad we made it out of that trial alive. Really? I had fun. And Bosky made it through the day, too. Everyone was too obsessed with the panties to bother me. It was real chaos. But it was good publicity. Imagine this crowd at my show tonight. You should come, Polly. Yeah. The Amazing Mr. Hat will make an appearance. Hi, folks. I'll be here all week. That's about enough. Hello? Ah! Miss Talia! Thank you for today. The trial went well. Oh, right. No problem. Do you think Pocky will be okay? Well, he's not guilty yet. Please, you have to help him. We're supposed to get married next month. Oh, congratulations. Ah, way to put the pressure on the guy. Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Are you sure about marrying into the Kataki family? I'm fine with it. And I love the Waki with all my heart. Aw, that's so sweet. But does it bother you that you'll be married to the mob? I don't think so. My parents are against it, of course. Say, where did you and Waki first meet anyways? Good question. Talia doesn't look like the type to have a gangster connection. Oh, we met at Mule Job actually. Ah! Office romance. She's not very forthcoming with information about herself, is she? And do you know what the boss is trying to get out of? Do you know what the boss is trying to get out of the business? Really? Mr. Kentucky wants to quit being a gangster? Trying to transfer his assets to into a normal company. He's only announced it recently. Out of the blue. I heard there's quite a lot of confusion in the ring. I wonder if this explains that apron. I can't imagine Iwaki going along with that. He's highly motivated, isn't he? That's not the word I would have used. He said, I'll be the next big boss and keep the family alive. I think he's that age when boys want to make a mark in the world. That's not the way I would have put it. Oh, come on. His father moves in a lot of circles. He's really focused on profit. The Saki family has been making a killing recently. Again, not the way I would have put it. Waki's not about the money. They have the whole gangster tradition to uphold. Ooh, a generation gap. They've even gotten Razor Classic. They even got the Ever Classic. What about the family business thing going on? Usually it's the father worried about the tradition. Can I ask you a question about Waki? I understand that he was operated on by the victim, Dr. Mirka. Apparently, yeah. I was in his clinic about half a year ago. He messed me up something. He messed up my op something bad. And then he just let me go without a word. See you later. Bye. I gotta go in and get another doc. Pass me up again. It's horrible. Waki has always been talking about fighting, I'm afraid. I'm not sure it qualifies as fighting when pistols are involved. Hey. Have you ever heard the phrase gunfight, Apollo? Mr. Catherine was saying that his life might be in danger, wasn't it? No, that can't be right. I think he was just trying to scare us. It's scary to think that a sergeant might make a mistake. But it's even scarier when he tries to hide it. I'd like to know a little more about this operation. Maybe it's time to pay the American Clinic a visit. We're getting home now. Aki's in your hands, Mr. Justice. Right. Leave it to me. Apollo, you're not allowed to get blushy around the girls because you have a big crush on the prosecution, right? Apollo, I think you're making her even more nervous. Sorry, I'm new at this, okay? It's alright. I believe in you. years, apparently. That's Mr. Charlie to you. He's been here longer, after all. Right. Sorry. I'm sorry, Mr. Charlie. He was raised by a tribe of heathen. She's saying something to the plant as she waters it. Mr. Charlie forgives you. This time. Is there anything else I might do to please his leaf highness? His high leafness. Okay, every time we're in the office, we gotta check up on Charlie. He's at clinics, let's check up on Phoenix. Oh, okay, never mind. We're not checking up on Phoenix. To the Kentucky Mission! To the murder scene! To Edlon's house! To the garage! I guess to the detention center. To the detention center! June 16th, detention center, visitors room. Looks like Rocky's out for questioning. I really need to talk to him. Guess we'll come back later. Excuse me. Yes? The other suspect is all through this questioning, sir. The other... Ah! You mean the panty stand. Wesley Stickler. So they arrested him too. Well, he is guilty of the crime. He is guilty of the crime of theft. Alright, let's have a little chat with Mr. Stickler. I hope I don't regret this. He's a valuable witness. He's just a bit precious. I'll give him that. I'm quite busy. Finish this paper. It's you! Mr. Stickler. We'd like to have a few words with you. Don't worry. They don't hurt. Very well. As long as they are a few. Nothing would make me happier, believe me. I'm not one. Fine. Ignore my evidence. See if I care. I wonder what he's thinking of. Let's not go there. That's it. That must be the riddle. Actually, they're just a normal pair of pants. What? How is this possible? It just takes practice. That's all. Then you must. To say I could produce a pencil, an eraser, a textbook, and a lesson. All from a pair of pants. My life would be complete. I think he has to supply those things for the trick to work. Be serious. This is a man of science we're talking about here. Might I remind you all? Or my evidence, why don't you? Okay, he doesn't care about the other pair of panties. Mr. Stickler, I'm not in the murder. You stole... Wait, I can't help but feel that I'm being misunderstood. How exactly? Yes, that night. I obtained a pair of panties, that's true. However, it was my first curiosity that drove me to do it. Nothing more. You wanted to know the trick to my panties, right? You're here too? Oh, great. Eh? I must know the secret of your panties. My very existence hangs in the balance. Please, not gonna have apprentice. Apprentice. I'm being mentored by her dad, and she's kind of assisting. I'm assisting her dad, and she's assisting me. It's kind of we already have an apprentice circle going. Hello, help. I don't know. I think you'd make a great, lovely assistant. Don't say that, Polo. Could you relate to what you saw in the murder to us one more time? Why not? So it's hardly different from giving court. This time, he's third. He's pointing a pistol at the victim. That's when I shot him. Stop, you two. Let yourself as like gentlemen. I thought you said in court that you said CC2 stop. CC2 or something like that. And then the next a shot was fired. All this is true? Really? I can't recall. My innermost parts of her but further reason could have possibly passed along. I can't think of anything you want to find more than candy stand. True. Fuck you. Crime after all. Go ahead and ignore my evidence. Oh, see here. Actually, we never examined over here. That security camera is looking at me. I wonder if they tape all of this. Security guard stands there watching this room. I have no idea if he's listening to us talk. I'm not even sure if he's breathing. Alright, back to anything agency. Alright, let's talk seriously. If everything that Penny said was true, that doesn't put Walkie in a very good position, does it? Because that's the scene of the crime, that's pretty clear. There's got to be a different angle on it. Well, let's get investigating. No time like the present. So, any leads? One moment. Shazam! Shazam! Alexam! Whoa, I heard he's flying out of nowhere. Ta-da! That's all. Neat, huh? Yeah. Real nice. It's her way of saying, I got no leads. What's that, Apollo? Oh! You wanted me to see a magic trick, is that it? Okay, watch this while I make this piece of evidence disappear! Forever! Yikes! No thanks! My bad! Just making sure. Aren't my paintings amazing? They're a big hit in court. They were the star player of the day, that's true. What should I show them? What should I show them in court tomorrow? If I only could count on panties to day every day. What's this, Apollo? Oh, want to see a metric? Watch this, the metric disappears. Nope. Yep, absolutely not. We are not making you have the officer report disappear. It's just imagine that we have like it's really silly to have we just have like this briefcase that we just have like 2 pairs of panties in. So like, how many pairs of panties you got in there for her forehead? What is it, Apollo? Okay, that's all we can do for Tracy. Like, there's more we can say about these. To the Kentucky Mansion again! Hell yeah. Kentucky Mansion. Yikes, she's back. Hey, you two, over here. Us? Yo, little plump, what's up? I think all this Ares is a negative influence on Trissy. Energy retrieve my blue rings. Well, I was just doing. Bah! The man speaks clearly. You caught the thief, didn't you? Yes, sorry, I caught him. You're cute when you're nervous, Polly. I'll deal with you later. But enough about that. What about my son, Walkie? Well, he's, clearly. Yes, ma'am! Why, I was kind of coming back here. Sorry, kid. Got no idea what you're talking about. This is the mirror we found. From the hit and run, huh? Ha! Funny how it all ties together like this. Plum, you don't realize you are a character in an Ace Attorney game. You chase after a hit and run and end up Walkie's attorney. Of course you'd find the real killer soon, won't you? Can you tell me if this knife belongs to Walkie? Oh, that's his knife, alright. Bought it for him for his birthday. Wow, that's a pretty hardcore present. I remember him falling asleep while it's clutched to his arm. Ooh, I know the feeling. I'll bet he was just as happy as I was with my plastic spaghetti. About... Hey, my bloomers! Thanks for that! I thought you might like them back, so... oh no, why don't you give them as a souvenir? Please have them back! Oh, please take them back! No, I couldn't, really. Thanks for the offer, but I could use those in my Magic Panties act. I'll put shifts and pieces of Godfathers out. Great, now your props are going from bland to dangerous. Sorry, kid. So this pistol belongs to the Taki family, is that correct? It's one of the pieces we keep around. That is, we used to keep around. They're all gone. Oh, please keep that. Yesterday it took everything. Everything but fruit. You're kidding. Can't clean up well without a broom. He's really everything you would expect in a boss's son. I'm gonna be the gangster, dude. Life does have an appeal, particularly. What? Don't look at me like that. Try to turf. Yes, you've heard the story. Yes, we heard the story from Maki. But he didn't tell you the whole story. You know, even if he had a pistol, couldn't have shot anyone. What? Yeah, it's like he's hard, but yet couldn't shoot someone to save his life. I should know. I'm his mom. That's not one thing you should probably be admitting. Or do you have a certain way to them? Hopefully when this all gets taken care of. He's the boss and sort out the difference. Boss, you Walkie's father? They don't seem to be on the best terms, do they? It's true. One of our pistols is missing. What? You kind of figured, given the difficulty of obtaining a gun these days. None of the rings, in fact, those have access. Only the boss, myself, Walkie could obtain. I see. Sure, the cops will continue dropping all over the mansion because of the case. Maybe it's this time for a change. Doesn't seem to be concerned at least. fiance. They're getting married next month, correct? I suppose. She's been staying over lately. You don't look too happy about that. How would you guess? Even I could tell that. Could you tell us more? Could you tell us more about her? Lucky brought her home one day. Said she wants to tie the knot. I see why. She's so pretty. Oh, she's pretty enough. But you know. Nah, probably just babies. Stay in this business too. And you start to only see darkness in people. You're gonna know it's for it. I know it's for people. I know it's for children. I wonder what the problem is. It's like a gangster-only version of female intuition. The boss may act tough. Boy, means the world to me. Milwaukee. Well... seems like he's against his father's position. It's to be expected. We're in a bit of a transition. Trying to cut our ties to the shady side of the street and do more of the up and up. Milwaukee isn't too enthusiastic about the trip. Well, why does it change? Is the gangster thing just not paying the bill? It pays, but we need a lot of money. Clean money. I see. Something must be up. He'll see the way things were boss. We're gonna go investigate the murder. Never mind, we're gonna go to Adelon's mansion now. Maybe we can, get our... Maybe we can get our doodles. June 16th. Adelon says. Hey, it's Mr. Adelon! Oh, Mr. Adelon! What's wrong? So, you found my stamp. That's why I'm here. So thank you. But now it's a crime scene, and they won't let me have it back. Tell someone. I got no other place to go. I see. How can a noodle stand be a crime scene? That's what I don't get, Trucy Doll. Human death. He's after my neck, I tell ya. Bah! Can't even cook an honest noodle. I don't have my recorder out, I'm sorry! Human in death. You mean the victim is Dr. Meerskit? I tell ya. It's enough to drive a man to make his soup even saltier. Oh god, please no. I already heard it's very salty. Remind me never to eat his noodles when he's in a bad mood. Don't eat his noodles when he's in a good mood. Sorry, Sunny boy. My interest is from Sam. Get cracking on that cake. Get me back my stand. Back. Ellen noodles. Very high concept. That's right, Sonny. When do you bring my stand home? Hopefully tomorrow? Right. Good to see you, Fred. I guess. Until that stand comes back home, this case is not closed. You hear me? I think I'll go talk to his stand in the future. President in the future. That stand for generations serves the very best noodle sauce I love. A tradition of salty noodles. Noodles and salty broth. More than a stand, it's a history, I tell you. What's what you say or That's right. You said something about that. About you rebelling against Pop, was it? Good memory, Trixie Belle. Hey, I was a go-getter back in my day. So my friends next door put it in. In the end, I was left with nothing but dusty old Sandra in my fortune. Mr. Adlon, I don't mean to pry, but what exactly did you do before becoming a chef? Bah! Let all noodles lie. Let all noodles lie, that's what I say. I'm starting to get an idea of what he did anyways. He stole my dreams and left me with nothing but noodles. Now I don't even have that. Mr. Adlon, if I might ask, what exactly happened between you and the Merxic Clinic? I couldn't help but sense the amenity. Amenity. I hate him. Hate it. Acts like he smells like roses when he's rolling in mud. Excuse me? He's the only doctor at that clinic, you know? Pretty impressive, eh? I'll tell you the secret to his success. The mom. You mean the Kitaki family? You're always having one of those turf wars or whatnot. Always an injury or two that needs fixing or cost a chance for some business. They started giving the Kitaki family a good deal. Every fifth operation for free. Stole the idea from my pop. One free bowl noodles a week, he used to say. Can a doctor just decide to do that? What about the insurance company? Oh, no doubt it's illegal, but it got him good with his family. Pretty soon he's getting all the business in town. Leaving me here and starve. On my neck with Snoopy Noodle. I think I figured out what Mr. Adlon's former patient. He used to be a doctor, didn't he? Can't hurt to ask, Apollo. Mr. Adlon, or should I say Dr. Adlon? Figured it out, did you? That's right, I was a doctor, surgeon, until a year before left. Mr. Mirker was your rival. You like those onions, they put in soup broth. Yeah, kind of. You take a spoon, you drink some broth, those onions to find their way in there. For people who like them, why, that's just fine. For people who hate them, I hate onions, hate them. Always sneaking in from the side, getting in the way of good tasting spoonfuls. That's what he was, an onion boy, that's what I called him. So you weren't exactly friends. Ha! Me and Pal Macca, ever since preschool, we were getting in each other's faces. No matter what I did, sure enough, he'd come following along. And he'd do it better for me. Blow right past without so much a howdy. See. I was a little suspicious on Adlon. That's right. I was a surgeon long before he was, you know. That's no good onion boy comes along. Well, Trissy, looks like we find ourselves a new suspect. Don't say that! Sorry, Trissy, but I think I found our murderer. Thanks to him, of course, I traded my scalpel for a ladle. Sorry, pal. Didn't mean to weigh you down in it. Pal? Did you just say pal? I think I found our murderer. I had a suspicion on him for a while. How do I break the news to Phoenix? Oh boy. Oh joy. How do we break the news to Phoenix? Been getting his needles for a while now. No, it's fine. By the way of apologies, if you ever get yourself in a spot of trouble, you drop by. No thanks, murderer. Huh? You're investigating murder kids, aren't you? Yes? Well, you want to know about a doctor? You ask the doctor. That's all I'm saying. You just think of me if you need something, Trissy Belle. Right. Thanks, Mr. Adlon. I guess the time spent listening to him complain wasn't exactly entirely wasted. Like I said, I actually had suspicion on him since the very beginning. But I didn't know how he was connected. But then, what Gumshoe would say when he was, like, referring to, like, Phoenix or, like, anybody who is, like, you know, not, like, Edgeworth or the judge. Or, like, the prosecution or the judge. He would always say call them pals. So that's why I thought I was just making a Gumshoe joke. But then he said it. Oh, thanks, Buffer! Let me give you a shout out here real quick. Oh, how was your stream? How was everything? We're investigating murder, and I think we found our murderer. I'm pretty sure we did find the murderer, but I have to. You do? Don't worry about it. Yes, we're solving fictional murder. Right. Okay. So. No, we already did everything in the office that I wanted to do. Do we go back to the detention center? Maybe we can talk to Walkie a little more. June 16th, detention center, visitors room. I was hoping to meet with my client. Walkie-talkie just finished questioning. I'll bring him out. Great! Finally get a conversation with our client! Yo, sup? I'm a little imposter! I'm your lawyer! Well, what did you call me? Shazam! It's you! Sorry, G. Thought you were I'll tell. I'm a little imposter. Sure is a strange nickname. That's a clink saying. Wouldn't stand. I would like to remind everybody that the original Polish Justice came out in 2007. Did I say imposter? I meant poster, like poster girl, alright? Drop that part. Drop the part of that. Why not drop poster? Call her girl. Because she's so much more than that. She's like an angel. Fallen angel. So, what can I do you for? So you're actually finally talking to us. You know, you're lawyers and all. Don't look so chipper today, Walkie. Worried about your, heart condition, maybe? That was the wackest thing all day! Oh, she's lining up, taking eye exams and all that. Better to die young than fade away, bizzle! I don't know how much I can take of this. It's just, I think, ironically, what I said earlier when we were in court. A relief to hear. Eh? What's a relief? Oh, did your father not tell you? That bullet you carry so close to your heart. If not intended to immediately. Oh, wait, I didn't tell you over the court records. It could kill you. But man, I ain't trying to hear that. A man fights to protect what's valuable to him. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't. I miss my fallen angel. Hey, you gonna get all from me. You're my lawyer, aren't you? Lawyer, not gopher. Well, we were playing detective yesterday, so. Oh, wait, no, I did this earlier. No need to, examine the... Yeah, whatever. He seems preoccupied. I'm not sure he even looked at my evidence. Man. I'm pretty sure we have to go get her. Or else he will not talk to us. But, let's just check all the evidence, just be sure. This is how I normally go through every single Ace Attorney. Just, like, show all the evidence in every witness's face. He didn't even look at his co-birthday present from his mom. Yeah, he's definitely preoccupied. Yeah, he's probably not gonna talk to us. After all, we are his, even though we are his lawyers and all. So I heard you're to be married. You're to be married next month. Straight up, we poured up the Newport 40 out of the soup. Oh yeah. Oh, sparkle cake. She's so fine. I think he's been with some weird with her in his weird own way. I was wondering, how did you two meet? I asked Talia, but she was very vague. He's a straight up gangsta! You should have seen him yesterday. Literally, you should have seen him when we should have seen him when we saw him first. He was like, "Good, they put me away." Like, true G. Like, dude, yeah, I get it. You're a gangster. Huh? Well, man, if she wouldn't tell you, I best be holding my tongue. Feel me? What? Man, what's past is past. She knows. When I'm with Alia, I feel like there's things worth protecting out there. Feel me? Then maybe you should, let you defend you, so that you can, not be in prison and be able to protect your girl. And my Alia, she's down with it all. She's down with all the way. Both of them are mums about their past. Do you think you could tell us what happened with you and Pal Macrit? There's something you should know. We Katakis have what you call having what you might call a feud with the Rivals family. Again, this is Ace Attorney. No name is taken seriously. So, about 6 months back, I got in Rivals church packing a knife, right? And you were shot? So you brought a knife to a gunfight. You brought a knife to a gunfight. Good job. Coolest thing I ever seen. One shot to the heart, but my homies were too late. It was a miracle. Good shot, idiot. Yes, you brought a knife to a gunfight. So it's already considered one of the 7 wonders of the Kataki family. You know that? So you were taken to the American clinic. You should have seen the faces when they wheeled me in. You can't just let our son die, you know. I would hate to have been in that doctor's shoes. Kataki's scary enough when he's not angry. That bullet, that hit, it was never removed. And it's still threatening his life. That doctor, he did it on purpose. The rivals paid him off, I'm sure of it. I need to hear more about the night of the murder. That much is clear. Left in the family is a G-thing. About being a maid. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't! Please describe. Sorry, I'm sure I'm up on my G-thing. I'm not even sure what a G-thing is. We don't need to talk about that, Tracy. You're too innocent for this. But my old man, he's gone soft. He says the old rival gang days are over. He just wants to make money. Isn't that a good thing? Man, there ain't a stolen making money. But better live fast and die young or shizzle. Don't you have a girl to protect or anything? Wait until I run young. Everyone knows what time it is. That's right. OG time all the time. Represent. This game came out in 2007. Hello? Why does he keep talking about old guys? That is not what OG stands for. I don't think that's what OG means. Seriously. Sometimes I can really predict what's said next. Crazy. Alright, so we put all of that in. Nope, Tracy still doesn't have anything to say. I know I haven't really, but it was Charlie that I was most fearful for. Back to the Kentucky Mansion, I guess? Oh, Tracy? Yeah, she's so fucking adorable. She is a magician, is the thing! And she's not really the protagonist, she's just the assistant. Yeah, future stage magician in training. Apparently she's the daughter of Phoenix Wright. It's amazing. Anything about the murder scene yet? We examined it yet? I mean, there's probably nothing to be cleared. Oh, the old lady's still trying to get over this goddamn bet. How long it's been? Tiny stain on cloth on the Wigan thing. I don't think so, because I believe I examined everything yesterday. Only plastic tarps that cover the ground around the stand. They were apparently put here to preserve the crime scene. Poor Mr. Adelon. His stance being stand here since this whole thing started. It almost looks like a home here in the park now. I think it should be made into a playhouse for the children. I think its owner would disagree. Well, it would all be the noodle stand, so. Oh. Yeah, no, it's still considered the noodle stand, so. A mannequin put in place with the body. I think I've seen him by the police station. The way he was forced to look at the ground now, day in, day out, it's kind of sad. A trash can sits next to the path here. And I guess now we know it was Mr. Stickler who hid little Plum's bloomers here, huh? That's right, Tracy. And what a web of lies that grew from that one little act. I can still remember that moment. You banished those bloomers on high and shouted, "Objection!" Here's what I want you to do, Tracy. Take that memory, gently lock it away deep in your heart, and never speak of it. A knife is sticking straight out of the ground. You're playing as Apollo? Okay, so this is kind of how it works. So, Apollo is the protagonist of this game. After all, the game's named after him. So, you're basically playing as him. It's kind of that situation of where it's like, you hear the protagonist, but you don't see the protagonist. So, you only really see Apollo when you're in court. Which is kind of sad! Because Apollo's really cute. And, like, not in the, like, I would, like, absolutely... No. Trucy's just the weird girl assistant of the game. And she's lovable. You see it, like, you'll see, like, literally everyone but Apollo. in the trial today. Waki was very likely pointing this at the victim. I think literally every game would disagree. But don't worry, she's on all the box art, so you're good. Like you wanted to kill him? Yeah, that's the problem. Okay, I think we examined everything here. Plus, we didn't even have to be here. Usually, a good sign of like you have something to do is you have music. I guess it's worth checking this stuff out. Impressive gate befitting of the attacking man. Look at the nameplate. Attack. That's so cool. Jordan Blunt. Like any good gangster. Ooh, let's change our name. How about WAA? Maybe it's too short and blunt. What do you think? No comment. Several colors of paint have been splashed across the gate. Most of it's pretty much dry too. This is going to be one heck of a cleanup job. But nothing from Misataki or Plum. The colorful dragon turns out to be a baseball gaze in my direction. As if to say, abandon all hope you enter here. Don't worry, Mr. Draken. Me and Hope haven't been on the same side, haven't been on working terms in a while. I'm glad I'm just deciding to examine things. Back to Elon's house! Honestly, I think I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. Well, I didn't think it would be that simple! Well, we gotta check out this clinic, that's for sure. Yeah, but what about the guard? No harm in asking. Excuse me. Hey, it's you two from yesterday. That's the same officer that was standing out by the park yesterday. Your business isn't over at the park. Your business is over in the park, isn't it? The clinic's off limits. That's not. It's not involved. But what part of off limits do you not understand? Show me proof that the clinic is connected to the incident in the park, or beat it. No harm in asking. No game either. No point in sticking around here, I guess. Wait. Let me look at the court record. I don't think we have... We do! I think we would have evidence. Because we do have a little bit of evidence. No harm in, a police car is parked in front of the mirror. It's empty. The police must be inside investigating. Looks like this is a banner of some sort of campaign. 3 shots for the price of 1. Somehow, I don't see people lining up for that. Don't worry, you didn't miss too much. I was just like that. We were just being told off by a guard, being like, your business isn't here. The front entrance to the mirror cooks. The walls and posts are so highly polished, I can see my face now. Wait, my hairdo's a little flat. There, perfect. Well, we can't see it, Apollo! An oil drum for catching the rainwater. Ah! Flock of crows just flew in and over. That's gross! Their aim was so uncanny. It's almost as they've been practicing here a long time. There's a handwritten sign here. Save the light. It's hard to make out the sign from the shade from the clinic next door. Ironic, isn't it? No! I did not mean to hit the button! A lone Edlon Noodles bowl lies underground. The lone bowl tips on its side. It's kind of surreal. You'd think he would have picked it up by now. The blue tarp Mr. Edlon uses to cover his needle stain, robbed of its purpose, and blown in the wind, alone. sense that Apollo would go a little poetic. Speaking of who his former mentor was, who's now currently behind bars. It's been a long time since I've seen better days. I'm betting I've eaten better needles. This must be his business. It reads new. Maybe that's how the kids are spelling new these days. Another failed attempt at hipster marketing. Dialon stock doesn't look too lively. They say dogs and their owners resemble each other. I guess there's exceptions. Look, is there anything to do in the garage? Nope. I don't know what else we can do. No. It would be funny to read these. Just for fun. A spiraling stack of DVD cases. Better stay away from it or be crashing or it'll become a crashing cascading cavalets of DVD cases. A bottle of Mr. Wright's favorite brand of grape juice. Me, I haven't been able to touch the stuff since that first case. Not a problem for Mr. Wright, apparently. A toy piano. One that may be played by a child. Correction, a pink piano. A pink toy piano. I guess the man likes pink. Nothing wrong with that. The TV's been left on. Looks like the Steel Samurai's in a spot of trouble. I'm sure he'll come back to win in the end. Mr. Wright likes those kind of stories. Right, because he's the one who's given himself all of these. Yep, definitely. It definitely wasn't his weird girl assistant. Mr. Wright's bed. My, it's messy. Trixie must clean up after him at home. Kind of examined everything, kind of talked to everybody. I mean, I technically haven't examined the office, but I don't think that's needed. I don't even talk to him. Is he gonna say stuff about us? About any evidence? Because he got hit because he was the victim of a hit and run. By the victim of our murder case. And he survived with only a sprained ankle! My god! King of plot armor! Phoenix Wright, everybody! Like I said, king of plot armor. I guess he's not talking to us about... I don't know where we go. Maybe we can try something in the garage. I don't know if anything we'll see in there. Hey, a kitty cat! Here, kitty, 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 kitty! Meow. It's not coming down. You do look kind of suspicious. You have to admit. It's okay, kitty cat. His hair won't hurt you. It's okay, kitty cat. She won't make you disappear in her hat. And then, of course, the classic. Look, it's a folding ladder. Polly, that's called a step ladder. Come on. A step ladder? It's not different from a regular ladder then. It's much more complex than machinery. Like two letters stuck together. So you admit that it's basically a ladder, right? Wait, huh? You have to look past the form and at the essence of the thing. Can we talk about something else? Someone's there! Oh, it's just a gold-painted human skeleton. Just a human skeleton. And painted gold? There's a mannequin hand waving to us from the box inside behind the skeleton. This place just screams hospital storage, don't you think? It screams something, that's for sure. This car belongs to someone at the Mirror Clip Clinic, and it hit Mr. Wright. Mr. Wright sprained his ankle. The car's lost the side view mirror. This car versus Mr. Wright. Not quite the match of the century. This is where we find your panties, isn't it, Tracy? And I can't thank you enough, Apollo. Well, thank you for saying thank you. Oh, I'm always polite. It's part of being a performer, you know. You know what Daddy says? It doesn't cost anything to be polite, and it could bring you more business. Typical. Just kidding. I really am grateful. There's gotta be something I missed. No, I remember I did show Plum all the evidence. I mean, I guess I didn't examine everything over here. Looks like that old lady said it again. Look, I told you yesterday, the park is off limits. And I told you yesterday this is how we go home. Okay, you want me to go around? Fine, how about give me $5 like yesterday? The con artist strikes again. The park crime scene is off limits to the public. The police officer on guard is by the gate is gone. Ah, he knows he's staring. Snap, smash shut. Too late, Mr. Officer. I saw you. This trash can. This is where we found the mirror. Come to think of it, wasn't there something else in here? Something near the bottom. Look at the paint on these. That means these must have ended up here after Mr. Wright's accident. Maybe they're just connected. Let's pick them up. I knew I was missing something so obvious. Apparently, this park was the gift of the toxic animals. Friendly people are brought to you by organized crime. A very naughty part of me is tempted to write "we kill" after on the left side of the sign. God damn it, Apollo! You are a lawyer! Wait a damn minute. Oh, whoa, what's this? Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. The bottom is covered with paint. Huh? What's this weird shape here? leaf was stuck to the bottom when the wearer was stuffed in some yellow paint. The outline was left after when the leaf was removed. Ah! I got paint on my hand. Apollo! Don't you try to wipe your hand on my cape. We have new evidence to present to you people. Sorry, sonny boy. My interest is in my stand, my precious little elf. Get cracking on that cake. Get me back, Sen. I'm begging you. Yeah, let's go talk to somebody else about that. Sorry, kid. I got no idea what you're talking about. No. Well, there's only one last person we can present the evidence to. But she's gonna try to make it disappear. What is it, Apollo? Oh, you want to see a magic trick? Is that it? Okay, watch this while I make this piece of evidence disappear forever. Yes, did those things. My bad. Why do I get an exam when I mean to? Okay, I'm not missing anything this time. What do I do? I guess there's one thing I guess I haven't done. I haven't, talked. There's actually a couple other people I forgot I could. There's another person I forgot I could show the evidence to. Yeah, whatever. He's too preoccupied thinking about his girl. Guess there's one last thing I can check. I literally don't know where else to go. Nope. What do I do? I'm pretty sure I examined everything. I literally have to Google it. I literally have to go on a walk to figure this out. That is so cringe. I tried that already. What am I missing? I talked to Atalia, talked to Stickler, talked to Plum, got the slippers. Dan left first. An officer won't let you in unless you can show there is a connection between here and the crime scene. You have nothing now, so the spot is inaccessible for now. Talk to the guy. I did. Wait. Thanks for paying this month's rent. I didn't know. It says that I should have something. I asked the. Okay, about these weapons, the pistol and the knife. They belong to the family. I stuck out with them that night. So So the killer, Mr. Sigler, said he saw you that night was, I guess it was me. I was there after all. Yeah! We were finished. Yo, Baki. You think you can tell us exactly what happened that night? Heh, you don't beat around the bush, do you? We're your lawyers. Reminder. I like your style, shorty. Actually, there's a question I've been wanting to ask you for a while now. What is it, did you do it? Did you shoot him? I don't know. Eh? How do you not know if you killed somebody? The day of that checkup, when I found out about the bullet in my heart, I borrowed a gun from the family staff. Figured I'd give that doctor a taste of his own bad medicine. Uh-oh. I don't like where this is going. But you were carrying a knife, weren't you? Oh, that? Yeah, well, never can be too careful, I say. So I'm on my way to the clinic, right? When I run into him at the park, he's dragging this needle stand behind him. Wait, you didn't put him up to that. Like, you know, in the movie. If you value your life, you'll bring the stand. Shorty, you're more whack than I am. And that's saying something. Thing is, I don't remember what happened next to all too well. You don't remember? Oh, great. That's great for your case. When I see it, there wasn't anyone else there that night. And I guess it probably did it to him. And you know what I'm saying. That doesn't help our case in the slightest. Okay, so now that we have that, now it's time to go run around places to see if we have anything else to say. Back to the mansion! Oh, whoa! This usually means something new. Look, at that crowd over by the park. Probably people trying to get a glimpse of the crime scene. But why are those girls screaming? I think I just heard one of them say, "Oh my god, it's him!" Wait, that motorcycle. Ah, if it isn't her forehead! Prosecutor Gavin. Some fans still found me on my way out. That's my luck. Oh my god, he's so cool! Thus, the screams. New album just came out, you know? Try waving to them. They love it. Oh, he's so cute! They're so excited. Doesn't matter who waves to them, see? This is surreal. So you were here investigating? And I was on my way home. And my hug gave up the ghost. Your hog? Apollo, do you not know that hog is like what some people refer to motorcycles as? I only know that because of certain VTubers. No, I'm serious. I actually do. My motor was cycle one thought. A clogged exhaust pipe. That looks like such a nice bike too. Hard to believe that it could break just from that. Ah, my fault. I think I was using the wrong oil. Cars, motorbikes, they're all the same. Plug the exhaust and they won't run. Ah, gee. Tell me, you share my angst through her forehead. I ride a bicycle, actually. Fuck, that is my theory for the reason why Phoenix wanted. Ah, in any event, I'm off to the shop to get her fixed. Detective in charge of the scene isn't fond of me in any case. No, really? I didn't get that glimpse of that at all when we talked to her the first time. Well, after she trusted us. The detective? You mean the one in the lab coat? Yeah, she's in a foul mood too. Be gentle. Off with this then, baby. Oh my god, there he goes! Yeah, his whole aesthetic is rock and German. That's his whole aesthetic. And the forecast for the park today, gloomy skies. I'll have nothing to do but head in. Let's hit the park, Apollo. I wanted to move into the park scene. We could get some valuable information out of Detective Sky. June 16th, People Park. Huh? Does something about the scene look different to you? The blue tarps are gone. Maybe that's it. Yeah, I think you're right. Look over there. The right flock detective from yesterday. He seems to be apologizing relentlessly. She's a trash can. She's under a lot of stress. The investigation's probably not going so well. Hey, you there! If you're going to talk about someone behind your back, do it more quietly, please. Oh, Detective Sky, hello. You seem as gloomy as ever. Miserable. I just got a new kit, and I can't get this stuff to work. Everyone's all smiles for that glimmerous flock. Glimmerous? Do you mean Prosecutor Gavin? More to the point. Doesn't she mean glamorous? He walks the shining chain. He's catching the sun and glimmer in my eyes. It's distracting. Speaking of distracting, Crystal just has to accept the fact that I lack talent. No, Emma, you're great! Don't let anybody else say otherwise. You really helped out back in Rise of the X. Sounds like she's trying out some sort of new forensics technique. Let's examine this. Oh, whoa. The tarps that were here yesterday are gone. I wonder why Detective Sky put them out. Yeah, the only thing the covering is the ground. Oh, I think I see someone. I see something there. A print. A print? Okay, that was. All right. Where did we leave off with evidence with you? There we go. Sorry, I don't think I can help you with that. I think you need more than scientific help. But ask me anything you'd like. Just ask scientific. But these are science. Ah. They say Miraclick Clinic. Hey! What? The slipper! It looks right here. I think I see a toe mark. A toe mark? You think we can get a print of that? Sure! Does have prints just like fingers use. Do you know? This little clue might be a gold mine. Oh, there's one problem. The police station doesn't keep a record of toe prints. So we won't know whose it is. I guess that would be too much to hope. Still, it might be useful somehow. Let's analyze it. Detective Sky, you know Mr. Wright, correct? How do you know my daddy? I want details. I just said, rise from the ashes. And this, I was saying this earlier before the stream. I don't understand how Apollo doesn't get this reference. How Apollo doesn't get this. Because earlier when we found Tracy's panties, he's like, hey, I remember this one case of Mr. Wright. That was the case Emma was a part of! Well, he helped me out a long time ago. You might say he saved me. Wasn't he saying something about getting involved in an incident? I can't stand when things are vague, especially in a case. I went to study to become a forensic scientist in Europe, but you're a detective now. Well, I failed the test, but ranks and titles don't matter. What matters is inside your heart. I always thought that too, and my heart is full of science. That's why I bought this kit here. Kit through the mail order. I'm going to test it here before the forensic team arrives. Are you sure that's okay? I won't lie, I'm not fond of the man. Those glamorous types always rubbed me the wrong way. Glamorous? Right. The prosecutor should be cool and wit and furrow a brow. She is referring to Edgeworth. I guarantee you she is referring to Edgeworth right there. Less glamorous. referring to Edgeworth. No, actually, I don't. I mean, let's see. Polo's only if justice with Pain and Gavin. Ah, yes, Edgeworth. Edgeworth actually isn't my favorite prosecutor. I can't say who my favorite prosecutor is because it could spoil the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. yes, indeed. But I do see, the gayness for Apollo and Gavin though. I totally see it. I saw it the moment they first met. And I was like, I'm here for it. I was also here for the Edgeworth and Brighton ship. Well, that's what happened 7 years ago. Prosecutor Gavin was the one who stripped Mr. Ray. What? Stripped Mr. Ray of his attorney badge. What? Really? He was the one? You mean you didn't know? I thought you were the one of his boys. I'm neither a boy nor one of his. But let's see what she has to say. What exactly happened 7 years ago? I never actually heard the details. Then investigate. You better learn it. You better learn it for yourself anyways. Do you mind asking me? Do you mind me asking exactly what it is you have been doing? Squatting down on the ground like, ooh, you want to know? Do you? Well, I splurged on a new toy. You splurged? You mean it wasn't police issued? What is it? I see a roller and glue. This is a footprint analysis kit. Footprint? It was raining on the night of the murder, which means that footprints were left. Oh, does that have anything to do with those blue turbs? I'm sorry about the ads. I don't know how to act about it. But this is how we raise money for charity. Right, the ground was muddy, so I had to protect it as it was that night. Ever wanted to know exactly where someone was standing? Like your snatching student witness, for instance? Aha! So it was that kid. Right. What? Want to try this stuff out? Huh? Are you sure? I mean, we're sort of on opposite teams and all. Oh, you're friends! And, to tell you the truth, I'm not so good at doing this. I guess I'm a little clumsy. I could use your help. Ooh, I'm good at stuff like this. I used to make my magic bunnies out of paper mache. Footprint analysis, huh? Well, guess should give it a go. Try it! Okay, I'll give it a go. That's the spirit. Right, allow me to explain. One moment. She's reading the instructions for her kit. Why does this not fill me with confidence? Hey, at least she's actually reading the instructions. First, we have to pick the footprint, or in this case, the shoe print we want to analyze. I've been taking the liberty of marking all the shoe prints in the park. The game's like frozen. And the music just stopped. Technical difficulties. Woohoo! Oh, the music's back. Oh, the game did crash. Yeah, we're gonna have to close that and reopen the game. Unfortunately. this game autosaves. That's for damn sure. And that's what we call I don't have a technical difficulty screen anymore, and that I should probably make one. Oh, a footprint? Oh yeah, we can't skip this since we technically haven't seen it. She's reading the instructions for her kid. I think in the liberty of all the shoe prints on the cart. Oh no, is the game crashing on us again? Yeah. For some reason the game always seems to be crashing at this moment. I'm gonna move to this screen while we figure out this problem. Let the crash report go through, you know. Let me test something too. Yes, hello, hi. I mean, I feel like this is a weird point to stop, but unfortunately, I think I'm gonna have to figure out how to fix my issue off stream, which is kind of a weird problem to have. So at this point, it's gotta be. It's gotta be someone I can raid though, right? So, unfortunately, this is where we're gonna have to end it. I am so sorry. Like I said, weird spot to end though. But we'll finish up this episode on Tuesday. If I can get everything right. If I can get everything right, that is. Raid a friend of mine. We're gonna raid Funky Fish. So I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I will see you, and I'll be back on Tuesday for the finishing of Murder by Corner, where I think I know our murderer, and